Do you remember this? Doesn't this seem oddly familiar? Yes, the other boogeyman, Leatherface, is back. In Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, which is the 9th installment. Yes, 9 films now have been released in this franchise. The previous was Leatherface, which was released in 2017, which was released by Lionsgate Studio, who were supposed to release 5 more films in the franchise, but they lost the right due to taking too long to release Leatherface. So now, Legendary Pictures have been given the task to release this one, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, and it was distributed by Netflix. So yes, all you Netflix fans, it is on Netflix, so go knock yourselves out. Don't subscribe and see if me not come saw. I think a Leatherface alone can use saw. And they also switched from the original directors, brothers Ryan and Andy Hill, to David Blue Garcia due to differences in styles and creativity. The movie was filmed in Bulgaria in August 2020, in the pandemic. Hence the late release, now in 2022. Finally. Well, not much was changed story-wise, except that in the town where the killings were taking place, there was this sort of tough guy who sort of came to the rescue. Sort of. And also the motive, the reason why this group of youngsters was going on this trip into Texas. And also, the movie sort of drew inspiration from 2018's Halloween. As in, there was this woman who was the lone survivor the last time a group of teenagers went into this town and Leatherface attacked. So now, about 50 years later, she's back feeling that she's the one who has to kill him and obtain revenge. So this movie, just like 2013's version, which is called Texas Chainsaw 3D, is a sequel and is picking up right after the very first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was released in 1974. Well, as I said, if you're going into this film looking for depth and a very good story and all of that, you're not going to get it. However, it wasn't a problem for me personally, because it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? We are going in it to see a massacre with chainsaw, right? So for fans who are just looking for a good slasher movie and a lot of gore and blood, they will be very, very satisfied. And there was this one scene on a bus. You are going to love it. I think this version of Leatherface is probably the most brutal we've ever seen him. He's also the most calculative, as they kind of make him more of an anti-hero in this film and not so much a villain, as he has a good reason why he's actually doing the killings this time. He thinks things out and plans things. I've heard complaints about it, but I don't have a problem with it. I kind of like it. In terms of the scares and horror, I'm giving Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 a 7.5. However, overall as a movie, I give it a C+. But don't watch a C+ rating because I'm sure you just want to see kids making dumb decisions. You know that has to happen in movies like these, right? While getting mutilated in the worst possible ways and a lot of gore and blood and entertainment. And if that's what you want to see, you will thoroughly enjoy this movie. So go and see it. And if you have, please leave a comment and tell me what did you think about it. And please stay tuned to the channel, as soon I will release my top 10 best films and also my top 10 best horror films from 2021. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already and leave a thumbs up, press the bell, press ALL. Thank you and stay tuned.